How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl Wi-Fi battle. Today we got a new team. It's a Charizard based team. If you want to battle me, join the Discord server in the description, and please like and subscribe for more videos like this one. With that being said, let's find ourselves a game. Alright, we've found our opponent Logan. They've got a pretty cool looking team. They've got a Shedinja, a Heatran, Jolteon, Yanmega, Sharpedo, and of course, a Donphan. This is our team. We got Raichu, we got Metagross, Charizard, Slowking, Tangrowth, and the Donphan. The Slowking Tangrowth is like a Regenerator core team. It's a belly drum Charizard, so hopefully we can pull that off. That'd be great in this instance. If we can get rid of the Jolteon, we might be good there. And the Sharpedo, of course. Yeah, if we can get rid of the Jolteon and Sharpedo, we'll be golden. Absolutely golden. So, I'm going to go ahead and lead with my Donphan just to try and get the Stealth Rocks up. And it seems like a pretty good lead against that team anyway. And the battle begins. So, Logan's going to lead off with their Donphan, as we, of course, led off with our own Donphan. So, it's Donphan versus Donphan in this situation. Pretty cool, if you ask me. Love seeing Donphan on the field. Donphan's such a cool Pokemon. And what we're going to do is we're going to go straight for the Stealth Rocks. They're probably going to go for their own Stealth Rocks as well. I mean, we have a Charizard on the team. They've got a Shedinja on the team. Getting Stealth Rocks up is just beneficial to both of us. There they go. They go for their own Stealth Rocks, as we, of course, go for our own Stealth Rocks. And there we go. So we've got rocks up on both sides of the field. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do exactly the same thing my opponent's going to do now. And I'm going to Rapid Spin them away. So let's go for the Rapid Spin real quick. There we go. They go for their own Rapid Spin. Get the speed boost. As we, of course, go for our own Rapid Spin and get the speed boost as well. So getting the Rapid Spin up is pretty... that makes that whole first turn just completely pointless, you know? So they can obviously see that we're not leftovers, so they might be wondering what kind of item we've got. They might think we have a berry. We do have a berry. It's not a health berry, though. It's just a normal berry. So I'm going to go for the EQ this turn. I'm not going to try and get my Stealth Rocks up, as they actually do the exact same thing, going for their own EQ, which is, of course, not going to do too much damage. Let's see how much ours does. About the same, as you'd expect. So, no Stealth Rocks up on both sides of the field. These Donphans are just basically just trying to take each other out at this point. I'm just trying to think, if I went into my Charizard now, what would they do? I think if I go into my Charizard, we can probably scare them out. So let's go into our own Charizard real quick. There we go. We're going to Ragnarok the Charizard. They might go into their own flying type, the Yanmega, for example. No, Earthquake's not going to do anything to my Charizard. I may be grounded, but I'm still flying type. So what we can do now is we can probably go for a belly drum. But is there any point in that? I mean, what do they do in this instance? They probably switch out into Heatran, right? Right? I doubt they'd have Stone Edge. They have Stealth Rock, Rapid Spin, Earthquake, and then probably Ice Shard. I don't think they want to take a unnecessary hit here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the Flare Blitz. I'm not going to go for Belly Drum right here. They are going to withdraw the Donphan. Are they going to go into Heatran? There's the Heatran. So Heatran's coming in. What kind of Heatran are we dealing with here? So it's a Flash Fire one, which is always nice. We can just go straight for an EQ. They might not have seen that we went for Flare Blitz. They might have thought we just went for a Fire move. Sometimes that happens. I know I shouldn't bank on that, but I'm still going to go for the Earthquake anyway. There we go. We go for the Earthquake. It's definitely going to KO the Heatran. What? They lived barely, and they go for the Stealth Rocks. Okay, so Stealth Rocks are up on our side of the field now. I'm just wondering what they're going to do the next turn. It's a bit of a tough one, really. I mean, they can't go into Jolteon because Jolteon won't like a Earthquake. They could probably go into Yanmega. I think they do go into Yanmega here to take the Earthquake and get the speed boost. And then they can probably go for an Ancient Power or something the next turn. Let's go for the Rock Slide. Let's just go for the Rock Slide. If they stay in, then Rock Slide should still do a decent amount of damage. Might even KO it. They are going to withdraw the Heatran. What are they going to go into to take an Earthquake? Donphan. You know what? Donphan would make sense there. Donphan definitely makes sense. So they do avoid the Rock Slide, which is a shame. What we could do here is we could go for a Belly Drum Flare Blitz. That could be pretty cool. Because I'm wondering what they're going to do against our Charizard. Let's go for the Belly Drum now. And we'll just scare the crap out of them. They go for an Ice Shard. That's not going to do too much damage. As we go for the Belly Drum, of course. Boom. Getting our maximum attack stats real quick. There we go. Maximize to the absolute max. There we go. Go for a Citrus Berry recovery. And now our Charizard is sitting pretty right now. We can just go for a Flare Blitz and KO everything on their team pretty much. Charizard's doing good here. Charizard is doing good. They can't just go into Heatran. They kind of have to go into Jolteon after this, so getting rid of the Donphan is going to be really good because it means we can get the Stealth Rocks up to stay. So let's go for the Flare Blitz. They might switch into Heatran again, expecting the Flare Blitz, but if they do, so be it. We'll go for an EQ. They go for another Ice Shard just to get some damage off. Makes sense. As we go for the Flare Blitz, that's of course going to KO the Donphan and maximize attack. No problems there. I was going to put Fire Punch on instead, but it just doesn't get Fire Punch apparently in BDSP. I don't know why. I thought it was an egg move, but I guess not. In comes the Sharpedo. So Sharpedo is a very good Pokemon for them to have on the field right now. Of course, we're not going to keep Charizard in here. There is absolutely no point when we can just switch into Tangrowth real quick. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Go into Tangrowth, and we'll try and get Donphan in to get the Stealth Rocks up at some point, and the Rapid Spin off as well. But they can probably just go into Shedinja and like block us with, well, Rapid Spin block us. So don't really want to do that. Not necessarily do that. So why is the Sharpedo's eyes so blacked out? What's that all about? It usually has glowing red eyes. Or just red eyes. Anyway, probably going to see either a switch into Shedinja here, a switch into Heatran here, or a switch into the Yanmega. I'm going to go for a knockoff because I believe that's the best play to do. I don't think they stay in. There we go. They're going to switch out. What are they going to go into? Shedinja. Oh, Shedinja. Are you Focus Sashed? We have knockoff, I'm afraid. There we go. We're going to knock off its Focus Sash. Well, actually, no, we don't knock it off. It just survives on its Focus Sash, of course. If we could knock off its Focus Sash first, that would be pretty broken. Well, for Shedinja it would anyway. What we're going to do is we're going to go for another knockoff because nothing really wants to be knocked off at the moment, and Shedinja can go down. Right, they're going to go for an X-Scissor. It's going to do a lot of damage to us, but it's fine. We can just go straight for a knockoff and KO this Shedinja nicely. So Shedinja being in the field is pretty cool. I think Shedinja gets to go on the thumbnail. I think it's Charizard and Shedinja. Charizard just because it got to take out a Donphan, which is pretty cool, especially since it's physical. Nearly took out the Heatran. Could still take out the Heatran even now. Now they have to go into Yanmega, right? Yeah, there's the Yanmega. So Yanmega comes in. We don't really have a great switch into Yanmega, unfortunately. I mean, we do have... I think we just sack Charizard here. And then we go into like Raichu or something. Yeah, let's go sack Charizard and go into Raichu. Because we definitely don't want Tangrowth to go down just yet. Not while Sharpedo's still there. We'll let Charizard go down to the rocks real quick. It's a shame Charizard didn't get to do more. But you know what? I'm happy with what it did do. I'm happy with what it did do. So there's the speed boost on the Yanmega. Now, we have Raichu in the back who is Choice Scarfed. Which means we should still outspeed. So let's go into Raichu real quick. There we go. Bit of Stealth Rock damage. Who cares? And we're going to go straight for a Volt Switch. Volt Switch should definitely take out the Yanmega, and we outspeed, which might catch them off guard. They are going to withdraw the Yanmega probably into the Jolteon, right? Jolteon comes in. Now, it's a catch-25. Is it catch-25, catch-24, something like that here? Because the Jolteon can't touch us, and we can't touch it. So, I'm wondering what they're going to do here. I might go for another Volt Switch just to see. No. No. They go for a Shadow Ball here, right? 100 billion% they go for a Shadow Ball. Which means I can't just switch Donphan in. Let's go Slowking first. And then we go back into Raichu. That way we can get a Lightning Rod boost. So we're going to Slowqueen real quick. There's the Slowking. Massive. Look how big Slowking is. It's crazy how big it is. They go for a substitute. Oh. Not what I was hoping for. I don't really know what Jolteon does. So I'm going to guess Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball, Volt Switch, and substitute. Let's go for a Scald and see what kind of damage they do to us. I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt. A Shadow Ball. Interesting. That's not stabbed. But it still does a decent amount of damage regardless. So let's go for a Scald real quick and break that substitute. They are Life Orb, which is good to know. There we go. Substitute comes through. They probably went for the Shadow Ball expecting the Donphan to come in, right? Or the Raichu to come back in. Raichu coming back in would also work there. What we can do is now... we can go straight into our Raichu. And hopefully we can get an electric attack. Because they might be thinking, hey, this Slowking's staying in. It's going to try and just tank through me. But no, I'm going to switch into Raichu now, and hopefully this works out. And we get a Thunderbolt to the face. They go for the Thunderbolt. We get the Lightning Rod boost. That's brilliant. Absolutely perfect. As what we can do this next turn is we can go straight for a Surf. It's boosted in special attack, so it should do a lot of damage to this thing. We'll do a lot of damage to everything on the team, really. So let's go for the Surf real quick. There we go. We go for the Surf. They stay in. They get outsped because we're Choice Scarfed, and they can't set up another substitute, which is just perfect. So they go for a Shadow Ball instead. That's going to do a lot of damage to us. Not quite enough to take us out, unfortunately, for them, as we are locked into Surf. They know we're locked into Surf now, so they're probably going to go into Sharpedo. But still, damage on the Sharpedo is damage. They're going to withdraw the Jolteon. Are they going to go straight into Sharpedo? Yes, they are. Now, if we can 2-hit KO the Sharpedo with Surf, that would be perfect. Raichu would be sitting pretty right now. Unfortunately, we can't, which is a shame. I'm happy with the situation that I'm in right now. As much as I would love to just go into Tangrowth right now. In fact, no, you know what? I'm just going to go into Tangrowth right now. There's no reason not to. Unless Sharpedo's carrying Ice Beam. It might be carrying Ice Beam. I do see Special Sharpedo quite a lot. When I see Sharpedo, anyway. They normally have Hydro Pumpers, at least. They go for the Crunch, so that's a good sign. It means they might not have Ice Beam. Because Ice Beam would have finished off Raichu, I'm sure. Sure, and the Tangrowth switch was very obvious, so it's like, you know. What can we do here? What can we do here? Let's go for a Giga Drain. Expecting the Yanmega. You know, let's go for a knockoff. We'll go for the knockoff, expecting a Yanmega to come in. They are actually going to stay in, and they're going to go for a Destiny Bond. Trying to get my Tangrowth out of the way, I see. We go for the knockoff. That's, of course, going to do a solid amount of damage. And we knock off its Focus Sash, so it's a Focus Sash one. So we didn't actually need to go for the knockoff there. The good thing about this is that if they go for a Destiny Bond again, it might fail. So we might be able to get away with this. So me going for knockoff there was definitely the right play. Let's go for the Giga Drain this turn. And they definitely outspeed us. There's no way they can't. They go for a Protect. I see what they're doing. I really do see what they're doing right now. I see them. I see them loud and clear. I really, really do. I really see them loud and clear. There's the speed boost, of course. That's going to come through. They could just go into Yanmega here. Take a Giga Drain like a champ. They won't, will they? Let's go for the Giga Drain. Let's just go for it. They go for the Destiny Bond. Okay, that's fine. You know what? We don't actually need Tangrowth anymore. Tangrowth was here for the Sharpedo, pretty much. So if the Sharpedo goes down with me, I'm willing to make that sacrifice. I'm willing to make that sacrifice completely. So Sharpedo goes down, and so does Tangrowth, unfortunately. There it is. Tangrowth goes down as well. So this is not the worst situation we've ever been in our life. So what they can go into now is they can go into Jolteon. I'm going to go into my Raichu. I think Raichu's a solid play here. And they might use that as an opportunity to go into Jolteon to get the Volt Absorb, in which case we hit him in the face with a Surf, right? There's the Yanmega. There's the Yanmega. So, Yanmega comes in. They likely have Protect. So they'll probably go for the Protect first. I think. So what we can do is we can go straight for a Volt Switch. No. Is it worth just getting damage on the... Let's go for the Volt Switch. They probably go for a Protect first. They just straight up withdraw. Are they going to Heatran? Jolteon. I didn't know if they're going to Heatran to sack it. Right, they're going to Jolteon. That's annoying because it means they've got some health back. Quite a lot of health as well at that. Which means they get to get a substitute up. Which thereafter means... Well, we all know what that means. So I'm going to go into Donphan now. I think Donphan's a solid switch here because they're probably going to go for a substitute again just to get it up. Giggity. And yeah, we'll go into Donphan and just we'll go from there. We'll just Ice Shard their substitute away. If they go for substitute, they might just go straight for a Shadow Ball here. They went for a Volt Switch, expecting us to switch into Slowking, I guess, because that's what we did earlier. Let's Ice Shard them back into the range of whatever. There we go. Ice Shard takes them down. Shadow Ball's going to come through. Does a solid amount of damage to us as the Jolteon goes down to the Life Orb. Perfect. So Jolteon goes down. Donphan's nearly dead, which is a shame, but what can you do? I'm thinking if they go Heatran here, we go ahead and just... No, they go straight into Yanmega. So Yanmega's probably going to do some shenanigery here. There's no point going for an Ice Shard because it's not going to do too much damage. We have Custap Berry here right now. We can go for a Stealth Rock. That way, if they switch out Yanmega, which they kind of have to. No, they don't need to at all. No, I say we just go straight for an Ice Shard. It's going to Custap Berry and all that, but it doesn't need to because it's priority move. So we'll go for a Custap Berry Ice Shard real quick. That's going to do a lot of damage to them. They can just go for an Ancient Power. Take us out. Please no boost. If they get an Omni Boost, that'd be so frustrating. No Omni Boost. That's good. The Life Orb as well. Speed Boost, there it is. So, luckily for us, we still outspeed here. With Raichu. Only with Raichu. We still outspeed with Raichu. So, we're going to Raichu real quick. And Stealth Rocks are going to be a pain, but it's fine. We've got just enough health. We'll go for a Thunderbolt. There's no reason to go for a Volt Switch now. They go for the Protect to get the Speed Boost. I figured they might have Protect on this as well. They've got 2 Speed Boost mons. I was hoping one of them wouldn't have Protect, but I guess if you're a Yanmega with Speed Boost, you're going to go for the Protect. I really want to make my next team with Yanmega on it, because Yanmega is so hardcore. We'll go for a Thunderbolt anyway on the off chance that we still outspeed, but we don't. They go for the Ancient Power. That's going to take us out. No Omni Boost. No, good. That's good. We don't like the Omni Boost on that. That's frustrating. Frustrating as it is. So, we're in a solid position right now. Because we can just go into Metagross. Metagross hasn't come out this whole game. So we'll go into Metagross real quick. And as much as I just want to go for a Bullet Punch, I have a feeling Bullet Punch won't KO. Or will it? I have a feeling it won't KO the Heatran. That's what I'm thinking. Meteor Mash could miss, though. Let's go for the Bullet Punch. It'll 2-hit KO if they switch in the Heatran now. Let's go for the Bullet Punch. That should KO. Yeah. No! Oh, we lived. Thank goodness for that. And the Life Orb takes out the Yanmega. So there we go. Yanmega goes down. This is coming pretty close right now. The Heatran's going to come in, and they might live the Bullet Punch. They might just live. There's the Heatran. It's got... Yeah, I think it definitely lives the Bullet Punch, but we have got the Slowking in the back, so we should have won this, I think. There's the Bullet Punch. It's going to come through. Minimal damage, of course, as they go for the Flamethrower, and that's definitely going to take out Metagross. So, Metagross is down, but it's fine. We have the Slowking. So Metagross is going to get some delicious, nutritious leftovers there, which is fine because I'm pretty sure Scald will KO from here. So let's go into Slowqueen real quick, the Slowking. There we go. And what we're going to do is we're just going to go straight for a Scald. I don't see what they could possibly do to us in this situation, so I think we win with Scald. They go for the Will-O-Wisp, they miss. Not that it matters. Scald's going to take out the Heatran, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the game. So that was a pretty fun game. That came right down to the wire. Slowking saved the day, of course. Charizard did brilliantly. Raichu did great. The whole team basically did really good there. You know, Metagross coming through the Bullet Punch on the Yanmega. That was really clutch. Pretty good game. So thank you so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, of course, leave a like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.